XRP is pulling back today while there is a hidden divergence that is happening in the market that I want you guys to be aware of. Plus, Ripple eyeing up multiple acquisitions right now, similar to an Ethereum-like upgrade to the XRP ledger. And just before we go further, I want to remind you that this video is based solely on my opinion and what I'm personally doing in this market. I want to also let you know that some of the links below are affiliate links, meaning I may earn a commission, but this will be at no extra cost to you. This content is for educational and entertainment purposes only. I am not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy sitting in his room. So for more information on this, head down to the description and let's jump into it. And if you guys do want to support the channel, I have recently been demonetized by YouTube, and all I can ask is I think this is going to affect my reach. So if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications, so in case the algorithm doesn't pick up my content, you will still be able to see it. And the very best thing you can do for me is watch this video all the way to the end. And with that said, guys, let's jump straight into it. Looking at XRP's chart to start with, down to $2.08 today. Now, we did recently push all the way up as high as $2.23. We met the resistance again, and we have since been pulling back. Now, this leads me to be pretty happy with the profit taking that I did on the XRP trade here that I showed you guys live on this channel, because remember, I do not believe I know what's going to come next. So whenever I see a little bit of euphoria, I try and make sure I protect my downside by taking profits, by having stop losses, and by removing my emotion from the trade. The emotion when I take profits that I'm removing is the thought that if I don't take profits now, I could make a lot more money. I remove that from my trading thoughts, right? I don't want that. This is for short-term profits. So I'm not planning to hold these trades open forever, similar to my spot bag, or different to my spot bag. I mean, I can hold those trades open for a long, long time, but this is for making profit in the short term. I also recently showed you the trade over on BYDFI. We now have just under 400 XRP in the profit as we push to the upside here. And I hope some of you guys have had the opportunity to try out BYDFI. It works really well. As I've told you, we only have 5 days left now to get 4,600 XRP, but only if you follow the affiliate link in my description. Of course, terms and conditions will apply, and this will not be available to everyone around the world. But if you are one of the lucky ones that can get this bonus, follow the links in the description to start your research over there. And like I said, BYDFI is one of the first and best platforms I've personally found where I can use XRP as collateral. So as I think XRP's price is going to go up, I use XRP as collateral. If the price goes up, I generate XRP rather than USDT. And this is a way that I can generate more XRP for myself. You guys can't guarantee anything will work for you, but you can check it out if you use the links down there in my description. So what exactly is going on with Ripple today? Well, apparently they are eyeing up multiple acquisitions. This was posted by Masari Crypto over on Twitter, and you can see here Ripple is in active talks for multiple acquisitions following its $1.25 billion purchase of prime broker Hidden Road earlier this year. The company plans to enhance its XRP ledger with increased programmability and a new lending protocol expected to launch in Q3 2025. Ripple is also leveraging its acquisitions, including crypto custody firms Metaco and Standard Custody, to expand its cross-border payment infrastructure and stablecoin RLUSD. Despite limited interest from traditional finance giants, Ripple sees a strategic opportunity in acquiring companies that add value to its ecosystem. The XRP ledger remains tightly controlled, but it's ever evolving to include smart contracts and more flexibility, aiming to balance security with programmability. Ripple also announced several June initiatives, including tokenized treasuries and a decentralized exchange, and a partnership with Wormhole for cross-chain asset transfers. So all of this could be a big step towards what everyone is very excited about when it comes to XRP. And I know the price action has been lackluster, guys, and I know people are getting frustrated, but this is why for me personally, I like to trade both in the long term and the short term, so I can make profit in these sideways moving markets. We've basically been the price we are now since April 11, and you could argue since all the way back December 24. 4, so pretty much 6 months there. But I like to always remind myself of how far XRP has come this year, and the fact that I'm in XRP as one of about 7 cryptos that have done the best in this market. I'm pretty happy with, and I'm happy with those moves, and I've learned that things will not play out exactly as I hope, exactly how I planned, but hopefully I can personally still make profits from these moves. And right now, we see from House of Crypto here that he gets the feeling today is the most uninterested people have been in crypto in 2025. And this is where my idea of this divergence comes in, guys, because it's very interesting that basically everyone's super bored with the market as we speak. We have President Trump announcing that he's officially signed a trade deal with China. Remember, this trade deal, or not having this trade deal in this argument, is what led Bitcoin to drop all the way down to $74,000. It also had the S&P 500, the Nasdaq, and the overall markets in turmoil, heading into a very brief bear market there. And no one's even caring. No one's even talking about this. You'd think that this deal potentially would absolutely rocket the market, but it hasn't. How bizarre, no? That's strange to me. And we also have 99% of Bitcoin addresses in profit. We also have Metaplanet buying $130 million of Bitcoin. We also have the biggest single day ever buy for Ethereum since 2018. And Coinbase stock just hit a new all-time high. All the while, nobody outside of the trenches that we're in right now could care less about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, including XRP. Look at the search term for XRP, Google Trends, bear market lows. Now, this is a divergence that is very interesting because it shows that people with money are interested, people in the trenches are interested, but that retail liquidity that we need for the big push to the upside is not interested at all. So this is an exciting time for me personally to be positioned in what I've chosen, which is Solana, Ethereum, XRP, Sui, and Bitcoin. I have some other positions in my spot bag, and I think that this could do very well for myself, and that's why I'm positioned in here. I don't know for sure, and it might not work for you guys, but this is what I'm seeing, and all of this news gathered gives me a bullish sentiment personally. Now, if you do want to trade, remember, you got the opportunity to get this 4,600 XRP in the description. Terms will apply, and it is an affiliate link down there. But the reason why I like BYDFI is simply because I can use XRP as collateral to trade XRP, which is an exciting time. So I'll leave those links down there in the description. If you guys want to do your research, feel free to head to them, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.